Alright guys, back with a pretty cool video today. Those of you who may have seen my last video, I put out a custom Boogeyman figure I made, and I mentioned, I think somewhere in the video, that I was going to do a video on each of my fix-ups or custom Boogeyman figures. So you know, this is kind of that, but I've decided to kind of mash them all in with one and just make one fairly long-ish video of all my Boogeyman custom figures. So starting off, this is more or less a fix-up more than it is a custom. Just basically took an elite Boogeyman body and just basically swapped Ajax's head sculpt out and created this little number, and I think he came out pretty good for the most part. And moving right on though, we got, obviously, let me show you this one again. Obviously, for those of you who didn't see the last video, this is my, you know, this is probably my favorite one. Well, this is my favorite one, definitely, of all my Boogeymen I've made so far. I actually sculpted the heart. For those of you who didn't see the last video on this guy, please go watch that one. I would really appreciate it, but I go way more in depth as far as what I did. But obviously these are some worms I made for him as well. They do fit right in his mouth. Again, go check the other video out and you'll see how all that works. But yeah, gave him the cape, and yeah, this guy is super cool. I think he came out super well. Super pleased with him. Moving right on, we got, this is my before basically coming out and wrestling and getting prepared for his matches, Boogeyman. Before the paint, I like to call this one. He's got some of his gear that he's holding ready to go out and perform for the crowd. I never see anything like this, and I actually wish that WWE would do a line, or even AEW figures would do a line of like before the curtain kind of figures. So this is my my stab at that. I thought it came out pretty cool. I redid that entire face paint, added the teeth in there. Again, just a super cool one. I wish that, again, I wish a line of WWE or AEW figures would actually come out kind of similar to this. Moving right on, we got my custom Boogeyman figure. I don't have a name for this guy, but kind of, I guess, red face boogie. I don't know. I painted all the petals red. Painted the neck dress around red, just to kind of tie it all in with this kick-ass head sculpt. Obviously on top of another elite body, but yeah, I thought this guy came out pretty cool. He's actually probably one of my favorites of all of them, to be quite honest with you. He's super fun, super cool guy to have in the collection. This guy just actually wrapped up last night. This is Little Oogie Boogie. For those of you who watch wrestling, maybe you know, maybe you don't. But the Boogeyman had like a small Boogeyman come out with him a little bit here and there. So I went ahead and created that Little Oogie Boogie for him. It's kind of a cool little touch to the collection, I think. Kind of a must-have. But yeah, I think he came out super well. I'm super happy with him. He's a silly guy to have, but definitely cool. And last but certainly not least, this is my Fiend version. For those of you who follow the channel, you might know that I'm obviously a crazy, huge Fiend fan. But you know, I wanted to kind of make a mashup of the Boogeyman and the Fiend, and I think this guy came out super cool. Did give him the gloves here, gave him the actual Fiend coat, just gave the buttons a paint job and some gold, and basically turned the head sculpt into a Fiend version of the Boogeyman head sculpt, I guess. But yeah, another super cool one, I thought. Awesome paint job. I'm so happy with the paint job and how it came out. The head's a little wonky. I do got to fix that a little bit, but that's for a project for another day. But yeah, this is my entire Boogeyman collection here, and I just wanted to, you know, share with you guys and show you a few things I've been working on. These guys I've been pumping out like, you know, like crazy. I'll probably take a step back, and I'm going to probably work my way into some more horror stuff pretty soon again. I haven't done any of that in a little while. And it's important to me to keep with the horror theme for you guys who watch, and for myself as well, because obviously first I'm a horror guy, so I'm a horror fan. But you know, just let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all the fun stuff, and we'll get back to you with another video as soon as possible. I appreciate the love.
Take this mild drug and you will have a nice sleep without any nightmares.